Everybody needs to start thinking long term from this day forward. You guys need to start thinking long term. Everything you do is going to affect you. All the good things you do is going to affect you. All the bad things you do is going to affect you. Start thinking long term. If you're going out drinking every weekend, it's going to affect you long term. If you're doing good things, gym, eating well, meditating, praying, working on your business long term, guess what? Guess what's going to happen long term? I don't even need to tell you what's going to happen. Listen. The problem with most people nowadays is they want things too quick. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all this shit has fucked up your dopamine. And when your dopamine's fucked up, guess what happens? You can't focus. You can't focus. You want things fast. You get irritable. You rip your neck. Guess what? You're cooked. You're cooked. What happens when you're cooked? Bad things happen long term. So let's change that. Guys got to start thinking long term. Everything you're doing right now. I love how I always start driving when I start getting in a deep combo. It's just like when you start driving, it's like the thoughts start flowing, you know? So whenever just for future references, guys, when I start driving, it means like the thoughts are starting to flow a little bit. When you start thinking long term, everything you're doing right now starts to make sense. All the good habits you're doing starts to make sense. All the bad habits you're doing starts to make sense. You got to look at things long term, man. Because when you're doing everything day to day, it's not going to seem like much progress. It's going to seem like a waste of time. You might want to give up. And that's why most people give up. It's because they don't see the progress. But when you think about things long term, and you think about how things can affect you over a long period of time, or where you're going to be 6 months, 12 months, a year, same thing, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. When you think about it like that, everything starts to have more meaning. Everything you're doing right now starts to have a purpose. Everything starts to, make sense. And when you're able to have that patience to do things for long term, that's when good things happen. You know the saying, patience, good things happen to people that are patient, So, I think it's the truth. I mean, when you have patience and you stick with something for a long time, good things are going to happen to you. And that's for anything in life, man. You learn so many more things when you just take your time, stick with something, instead of just giving up right away after a couple months or something, or after a small amount of time because it doesn't work. Now, long term in general, it's gonna seem pretty boring, man. You're like, a year from now, like I can have a lot of cheat days, or I can fuck up here and there, which you can, but you can't think about it like that, obviously. Because when you think about it like that, when you start giving yourself excuses and easy outs, that's when it starts to compound. You start fucking doing cheat meals every week. You start hopping off your diet every week. It's going to compound long term. Boom, you're in the same spot. If you start making small changes every week, small differences in your life every week, every day, over a long period of time, it's going to change your life. So guys, listen. Start thinking about things long term. Long-term thinking. You gotta have long-term thinking, man. Everything good's gonna come from long-term thinking. I promise you guys. I literally promise everybody that's watching this video. If you start thinking long-term, good things are gonna happen to you. All right? Just fucking trust me, everybody. Okay? It's your boy Feel the Need, man. Everybody feel the need to make a change, man. That's all I gotta say. It's a short episode today. You know. It's a short episode today, guys. Like, I know, I'm trying to give you guys advice. I'm trying to help people that need it. That's the main key with all my videos, man. I'm not, the purpose of me making these videos, if anybody's even watching this shit, the purpose of me making these videos is just you know, maybe help other people that need to hear it. And, you know, someone that's like relatable. I'm not like all these other guys on YouTube. You know, I still fuck up. This is like kind of like my documentary. This is like, I treat this shit like a documentary. This is my journey, and you know, sometimes I even use this shit yeah. You see, you know who the fuck that is. I use this shit to, you know, even to look back on myself, to help myself fucking, help myself sometimes. Because sometimes I even need the same advice. Sometimes I forget, you know, day to day, you forget, you go through shit, and you're like, it has you in a certain mood or a certain way, and, you know. So, yeah. Feel the need, guys. Sorry, I just got caught off guard. I'm sitting here at the fucking gas station. You know, feel the need, guys, man. Make a change in your life. Make a change, guys. It's not time. I said there's not time. I meant to say there's still time, man. There's still time to make a change, guys. I misspoke. Anyways, peace out, guys. Have a good Saturday.